This is the brown and black coalition that y'all talk about. Listen at this woman now. Listen.
Reparations from slavery and black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions, but what did they do for black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, I know.
Well, guys, I'm back one more time. You know who I am. I'm that dude drummer, 1980 from Columbia, South Carolina. I hope you're having a good day today, guys. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because after all, happiness is an inside job. Did you hear me? I said happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, I'm back today again. Refreshed and ready to do this thing, guys. I just come off a vacation for a whole week. I'm rejuvenated, and it's time to jump into this content for probably about the past month or so, guys. I've been kind of lackadaisical, taking it easy. But I'm back, guys, all right? I'm with my man, TBA. Y'all know who he is. I would advise you, I would implore you to go check out his channel. The Business, for one, and The Black Authority, for two. Either one, you would get a taste of relationship dynamics on one side and geopolitics and social ills on the other side, all right? So just go check out his channel, guys. I'm going to call your attention to the screen, and I will comment between, guys. Let's go.
The issue and the obstacle that you have are the old and one in particular here who has shown up and resurfaced as of lately, and I'm very glad actually that's occurring. There's been a lot of conversation lately about one DL Hughley. Yeah, he said some things and it's resurfaced here, and I'm very, very glad that people are looking at him, reviewing him with a new eye. Very glad that that's occurred. He was on DJ Vlad like 6 months ago, and Vlad asked DL about Shannon Sharpe and going on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay show. Fair use, Vlad, by the way, fair use.
Okay, let's switch gears. Now, you said you would never go on Club Shay Shay.
No.
Okay. And you said something interesting. You said that Shannon Sharpe's interview with Cat Williams was predatory and messy, and it doesn't feel there's a fair example of relationships among black comedians.
I don't think so at all. I think that like any other endeavor, there are jealousies, idiosyncrasies, there's all, but
jealousy, DL? You don't say. Why, you know about jealousy. Tell us more.
But I don't think that's indicative of the experiences that most of us have. And I think that after the Cat Williams interview, which was a phenomenon, he kept trying to replicate it.
Oh, I bring another.
Shannon kept trying to replicate it. He kept trying to let me bring on somebody else to have a beef and then do it just got to be like, I can understand it was a phenomenon, but then all of a sudden you tried to replicate it. So to me, just like you love what you do, he love what he does. Mm-hmm. For me, as a matter of principle, it is too messy. Or now I think it's morphed into something else because I think that has.
So DL Hughley is sitting his lanky, short, Papa Smurf looking ass on DJ Vlad of all people. DJ Vlad, who the biggest criticism of, he is the most criticized culture vulture on the internet and in America. He's built his entire YouTube channel with the help of Google. They've built up this whole thing, specifically all the things he just said. DJ Vlad is that times 50. He is the most infamous, notorious, suspected white supremacist, race-baiting degenerate.
Family, you heard D.L. Hughley. He's calling Shannon Sharpe podcast messy. while simultaneously sitting on the couch at DJ Vlad. Make that make sense, guys. But yet he's talking about jealousy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jealousy 101. He's sitting on the podcast what everybody have been warning people for decades. Don't go to DJ Vlad. Don't go to Adam 22. Adam 12 was a police show back in the day, guys, the 60s, 70s. Adam 12. Go look it up. But anyway, and he have the audacity to let this foolishness fly out of his mouth while sitting on the couch of what everybody in the culture know as those folks, the people, the alphabet boys and all that. You see why he's on TV and everywhere, guys? This is what they like. They like a Negro of the likes of a D.L. Hughley. Because you see his mindset is warp. Let me say that again. His mindset is warp. He have this thing within him and it seemed like it's self-hate to me. Now, I don't know what y'all call it. But Shannon Sharpe, I have my little gripes with Shannon Sharpe. But for him to sit here and say something like this, that's foolishness, guys. Family, this is the definition of an oxymoron. This is so hypocritical to the highest level. You can't find a hypocrite higher than D.L. Hughley.
Victimizing black people out there. Black folk have been arrested directly because of Vlad. Black people have been put in prison directly because of Vlad. Black folk have been killed directly because of Vlad. Ain't nobody been arrested, imprisoned, or killed because of Shannon Sharpe. And D.L. Hughley, Plantation Sambo Supreme, is sitting up here on Vlad's program because you have to understand there are, I've never really gone in on DL before, but I'm going to say this here tonight. There are, in the world of comedy, you have a lot of disaffected, imbalanced, socially maladjusted individuals. And some of them learn to be corny enough to tell jokes. Some of them are funny. A lot of them are not. But you have to understand, these are folks who really don't like black people. And they really do have a fetish and a Stockholm syndrome to white society. So every time you turn around, that's going to be where they take it. And everything is about twisting it and perverting it to go into that direction. So when you have someone as disaffected, someone as imbalanced, someone as obviously corrupted as D.L. Hughley, and we've already covered that with the Democrats and Kamala Harris, I can't say he sold his soul because you have to have one before you can sell it. But basically what he's showing you, and you all have seen this in a lot of folk, the comedy world is, the so-called comedy world is absolutely boiling over with individuals like that. It's a incubator for folk like that. So DL is just one among many. He really is. And so when you see him sitting in front of the biggest, messiest, most instigating degenerate on the internet, DJ Vlad, and then claiming that Club Shay Shay is the problem, and ain't nobody been arrested, shot, imprisoned, or died over there, and you sitting here booed up, shoving your face between the butt cheeks of DJ Vlad, the most infamous one on the internet, that's not a mistake. You're trying to send us a message about who you are. And I'm just letting you know, message received. We see it for what it is. The other thing is that DL is falling out of favor. He's been falling out of favor, and he knows it. This last election was the last hurrah, and basically at this point here, what he's going to do is just coon all the way out.
Booyah. Did y'all hear that? That was the perfect storm, the perfect explanation. I couldn't have said it better myself. This guy here is shameless. He is one of those type of people which you can't lock arms with. You shouldn't look to lock arms with him because you see his mindset. So what is there to talk about? What is there to discuss with him? He seemed like a Democrat shield as well. No matter what the Democrats do, he's on board with it. Or either he make excuses and make concession for the Democrats all the time. If you see somebody just locked in with a political party, you pretty much know what time it is. Because common sense would tell you they two wings of the same bird anyway. If you're going to play the game, play both of them against each other. But if you just lock in on one side and no matter what they do, they can't do no wrong. And they bought and paid for. That's what it is. It's just that simple. It's no two ways about it. And this is why Jason said a long time ago, and y'all need to learn from Jason, learn from Tariq, learn from Professor Black Truth, learn from me, learn from whoever. Some people you just can't trust. And these entertainers have proven everybody right time after time again. The evidence is insurmountable. It surpasses all of your understanding because you can't understand, well, why would a person do that? Money, notoriety, fame. They're worrying about houses and Bentleys and not worrying about their people. I'm going to tell y'all guys something. If I have to sell out my people just in order to live in Beverly Hills, I guess I won't ever live there. If I have to sell out my people to get a Bentley, or either a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini, or whatever the case is, if I have to sell out for that, I guess I won't ever have it. I'd rather just drive a Honda if that was the case. You understand that? I'm not selling out my people for that. Some people will do anything for $1 to make sure they're comfortable. It's not self-preservation. It's not self-preservation because you don't need a Bentley to survive. You just need some transportation to survive. You understand? You don't need to have a 10,000 square foot house to survive. That's not self-preservation. That's Sanborn. That's Jiggaborn. That's shuffling your feet. And a lot of these entertainers know the only way that they could get it is to get it the foul way. To take the path of less resistance, if you will.
It's going to coon all the way out at this point. Black folk have let him know that, yeah, we ain't really rocking with you. So now he thinks you gotta understand, there's some folks who think that if they get famous or if they get some notoriety or some money, they think that they're, quote, punishing the rest of us. Is what they tell themselves. That if they, quote, collaborate with the dominant society and white supremacists, well, they're weak individuals and they tell themselves that they're punishing the rest of us. That's what they tell themselves. They tell themselves that they're teaching us a lesson. That because we didn't rock with them because you're too cornball and awkward and weird, well, they're going to get together with the dominant society and they're going to teach us a lesson. That's what they tell themselves. And all I can say is when you take one look at their personal lives, it pretty much shows you what you're dealing with. No wonder you get contracts. No wonder you get boosted. No wonder the best you can do is sitting next to Vlad. No wonder. Because there's no respect for you out here. No wonder.
Kind of, that brook is run dry. But for me, it's just all of those people I saw on there were people who wanted to go on there because of what happened with Undisputed. The way, and I've talked to you about it here before he even had that. With the way Skip did him, made me and a lot of black people go, fuck this. We're going to make sure this brother's okay. But then you take that and the very people that got there.
When has D.L. Hughley ever made sure that any black person was okay? Damn! I'm asking the real question. Name for me somebody who's like, damn, I'm where I'm at today because of D.L. Hughley. I didn't get on. D.L. Hughley put me on. D.L. Hughley stopped these folks from getting at me. Tell me one. Name one black person who got put on directly because of D.L. Hughley. Name them. Name them. Say their name. Show me their work. Show me them saying, yep, that was DL who did it. Name them. should be very easy for DL to do when you think about it. It should be easy for him to do it because he's making all kinds of claims that we're going to make sure they're good. None of you ever made it sure anybody was good. Who in the hell said, you know what, I was in a tough spot till DL showed up?
Juxtaposition of Cat Williams, there are many testimonies from people throughout the industry, just common day people as well, that have testified to Cat Williams helping people, giving people money, paying for funerals, giving people money to help them out of situations and help them pay their rent and all kind of stuff he was doing. Help them with their career. Guys, this is just old-fashioned jealousy. And besides, I want to address something that he said. He said that Cat Williams coming on the Shannon Sharp podcast like it was actually something bad. Shannon Sharp didn't know what Cat Williams was going to say. It wasn't thought out and methodical. That's Cat Williams. Cat Williams been doing that. But this here was the perfect storm and it blew up. See what it is, guys, is he wished that was him. That tore a rip through the internet. Ripped the whole internet. Worldwide recognition. Over 70 or 80 million views. That was a phenom, guys. And he just wished it was him. That's all. See, this right here is twofold. He sounds like he's jealous against Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp while sitting on the couch talking to DJ Vlad. Guys, if you can't see the problem here, if you don't understand this, you might need to check yourself into a clinic or somewhere. Something wrong with you. You need to sit on the couch and talk to somebody because obviously something is wrong with you mentally. This man here is just flat out just jealous. That's what it sounds like to me. What do it sound like to y'all guys? Put it in the comment section, guys. Put it in the comment section, guys.
I mean, were you actually asked to come on Club Shay Shay?
Yes, I was going to do it like a long time ago. Honestly, before that happened, I had been slated to do it a couple of different times. I just didn't. But it has become something to me. I mean, I'm glad he's making his money. I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. I'm not jealous or hateful. It's just something you don't need me to do it. You got all it's just a personal thing I wouldn't do. I'm not going to do it. And people can say, why you do Vlad, not him? I fuck with you.
Yeah, we have a relationship.
I don't got to fuck with it. If I don't want to fuck with you, you don't need me anyway.
Now, you notice he didn't actually answer the question, well, why Vlad? How can you go on Vlad and then have something bad about it? Well, I F with Vlad. Okay, sounds like Master got a receipt and a leash for your ass. You didn't actually give a justification. Vlad is 10 times worse than anything you just said. So why is Vlad okay? Oh, wait a minute. What's the only thing that he did say there? So what DL is saying is that y'all got to understand little fruit tender booty dudes like him. What he's upset about is that, Shannon Sharp had people on there who said negative things about DL, and DL doesn't actually have an answer for it. Damn! There's the issue. Shannon Sharp had folk on his show who had negative things to say about DL, and DL could not actually defend himself. He couldn't actually explain out of it. See, there's a whole bunch of niggas out there from the kings of comedy. Oh, I'm going there. Whole bunch of them cats who they really breathed a sigh of relief after Bernie Mac died. They really breathed a sigh of relief. Let me tell y'all right now, neither DL nor Steve Harvey could be moving around in these streets the way they doing if Bernie was still alive. If Bernie was still alive, he'd be on the other side of this damn thing, and he'd be letting folks know on the internet streets, he'd be letting folks know what the real is at this point. Neither one of these cornball ass plughead niggas could move around on these streets the way they doing.
There you have it, guys. I'm going to cut the video there, guys. All right? Oh, y'all see what we are up against in the front of your face. They bold. They real bold with it. Talking about that he messed with DJ Vlad. We know. You don't have to tell us nothing further. We see already. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. But guys, tell me what y'all think about this video. Was Jason off? Was I off? Or was anybody just exaggerating or fabricating on the guy or what? But hit that subscribe button, guys, because I need you. I'm trying to get to 20,000. All right, hit the like button, hit the share button, and donate if you will, guys. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.